Now the next thing I want to highlight is methods of solving equations. Equation has an equal sign and expressions on both sides. So what I'm telling here that these methods are the very basic set of rules which we will be using to solve any linear equations or quadratic equations or any form of one or two equations in one variable and two variable. Whatever equations are, there are some specific methods for example, for quadratic equations or for linear equations. There are a lot of methods, but what we are talking here is not any method, but all those methods will be using the principle of these two methods. So what are these two methods? These two methods are the two ways of solving any algebraic equations. So the first is called balance method, and the second is called reversing method. So this method is based on a logical statement that equals added to equals are still equal. So you have $10, I have $10. We both are equal. We both have equal dollars. If somebody gives you $5 and give me $5, equals added to equals added to equals. So we will still be equal. So this is the basic of this balance method. So what it says is that when we are solving, as I mentioned earlier, that solving algebraic equation is not a random process. It's not something you have to memorize. No, these are very well organized procedures with reasoning. So this is the reasoning, that if I have an equation, there are some terms here and some terms here. If I do the same operation on both sides, if I add something here and if I add the same thing here, if I multiply something here and multiply the same on the other side, if I divide this on this side and divide the same on the other side, I am not changing the value of the equation. I am just trying to get the solution, trying to simplify whatever I think that is best in this situation. So I am trying to simplify. I'm not doing anything wrong. So this method, balance method, says that you can do the same operation on both sides of equal sign if you think that this will help you to get the value of x or any variable. So this is the balance method. The other method is the reversing method. When you are very comfortable with this balance method, then you can do the reversing method. Reversing method is same as balance method, but we skip one step. We just skip one step. And when I will be explaining these methods, then I will explain how it differs from the balance method. It doesn't say anything different. It doesn't say that we should not add equal operation. No. But it tells us another way of skipping one step and making the solution process a little shorter. So this is what reversing method is. But the reversing method, one thing you should always keep in mind, that when using reversing method, you always do one step at a time. And this I will explain further when we learn these methods. So these are the two basic methods, balancing method or the reversing method. In the beginning, we will be doing balancing method, and then after a few exercises, we will also do reversing method. And when you become more experienced in algebra, you normally use reversing method. This was the first introductory lecture about solving the algebraic equations. We have not solved any equation. We just described few of the essential things. Now we will be using one of these methods to solve linear equations.